the girlies out there who have friends that's male center as fuck, y'all got it, because it can't be me. Having a male center friend is not for the weak. You guys are a different type of strong. I remember I had this girl I used to hang out with. We're gonna call her Becky. Now, me and Becky used to work together, and she was my coworker, but I ended up leaving the job because it was like only a seasonal position, so I didn't really stay there for long. But me and her still kept in contact because in the workspace we was cool. But one day she hits me up. She's like, "Girl, long time no see. We should hang out. Like, just because we don't work at the same job don't mean we can't hang out after hours." And I'm like, okay, cool. So me and Becky made plans to link. It was just for us to just like be together. Now, the moment we link, she gets into a story time about some guy that she was talking to and how she felt like this guy did her so wrong. And she moved this guy in with her and he was sleeping on her couch. And she basically took in a bum. Took in a bum, right? She literally explained the story. The story took about 25 to 30 minutes long. I'm going to listen to the story the first time. Cool. Tell me all the tea. I'm listening. I'm willing to give a lending ear. As we're walking, this guy passed by me, right? Didn't even notice him. She looks back and she was just like, "Oh, you didn't see the way that guy was looking at you?" And I'm like, "No." She was just like, "Well, he was looking at you. I think he thought you was cute. You should go talk to him." Who? Like, this random man in the street? No, I'm good. At that time, I was probably like 18. Definitely wasn't legal. Like, I was 18. I was legal, but not legal. You know what I'm saying? She was like 25. Like, she was way older than me. So I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. So just continue your story. I'm listening." So she gets to telling me the story. So I give her advice. And I'm just like, "Well, if you feel like he did you wrong and you took him in and he just threw it back in your face and then got back with his ex after you just basically sheltered him, then fuck him, block him. That's it. You don't got to speak to him. You don't got to curse him out. You don't got to say nothing. Just block him and move on with your life. Sometimes you just got to take some shit to the chin." Feel me? Apparently, she didn't like that advice that I gave her, right? Because she wants so bad to curse this man out. So she calls another friend while me and her is hanging out. And now I have to stand and walk around with her for the next 30 minutes as she's explaining the story again to that friend on the phone. And guess what the friend tell her to do? Block him. Don't curse him out. Who gives a fuck? Like, okay, take that shit to the chin. Block him. No. Now she's trying to get us to see, like, her side on why she should curse this man out. At this point, I'm getting irritated because it's like, bro, like, I don't really care to talk about this man no more. Like, we came here to spend time with each other. Like, I don't care. Like, can we just, like, do something fun? So fast forward, we link up with 3 of her friends, right? There were 3 guys. Never met them before, never seen them before, nothing. Yes, they were older than me. Probably like 21, 22, 23. I don't know. They were older than me. They were in their 20s. I introduced myself, this, that, third. They was like, oh, one of them was a photographer. I think they was just like, oh, we should do a photo shoot together. Da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I would love to do a photo shoot. I never did that before. Now, this is what started to fry me. As we're walking and I'm getting to know the guys, her side of friends, that she introduced me to, mind you, know, she starts pointing out little things about me. Like, "Oh, Khalid, you're mad skinny. Like, you're mad slim. Like, you don't be eating. Like, you need to eat. You need to hop on this gym routine I be doing. You're mad skinny." Okay. And it's like, "Oh, Khalid, you should reapply to the job because I know your job is only paying $15 an hour. You should reapply because they just upped our pay wage. Now we making $18.75 an hour, and you should." Why are we talking about my pay? Why are we talking about my pay, and why are we talking about my weight all of a sudden? Then everything I said, she tried to one-up me on or try to make it a competition. I realized she started doing that because the men was there. And it was just like, I feel like you're nitpicking at me. So we are walking down the street to Soho, and we see this fucking, like, Sour Patch Museum, right? And I'm like, oh, I love a museum. Like, we should go inside. Like, we should go see if it's still open. Let's go inside and look. And she was just like, "You want to go in there? That's mad childish. Like, why do you want to go in there? Like, you want to go in there for what? Like, brother." So the guys is like, "I'm down to go to a museum. Like, we not doing nothing but walking around and talking. I'm down to go to a museum." So I'm like, cool, let's go. We get in the museum. They were about to close, so they started giving us free everything. Free candy, free merch, free everything. They took us around the museum for free. We got some dope pictures. Just out there. The guys are having fun. And then she turned around and be like, "Yeah, I love doing stuff like this. I love being spontaneous. I love museums, da da da." You just said I was fucking childish. Like, what the fuck? Now we get back. Now we like, oh, let's get some food. So we get some Shake Shack, right? We sit down at Shake Shack. It's me and her and the guys across from us, right? And she's telling the guys about the story again, about the man again. And I'm like, oh, brother. So I'm minding my business, eating my food. They're like, "Oh, Khalid, you don't got no new man that you talking to. Like, you not interested in no new guy. Do. So I was just like, actually, at that time, I was speaking to this guy, and I felt like he was so sweet. Up to this day, I feel like he was so sweet. I was speaking to this guy, and he was so sweet, and I was just like, well, I just went on a date with a guy, and I'm delusional as fuck. So I was just like, oh, my God, I think I love him. Like, he is so sweet. But like, I don't like, if you see how, if they didn't ask, like, I wouldn't have just brought him up. Like, I didn't care to, because like, y'all don't know me like that for me to be telling y'all about my love life. But the guy was sweet. He took me on a very, very nice date. He thought about me. The first date was so thoughtful, and I was like kind of geeked about it. So there was like, oh, Khalid, you in love, this out there. Here go this bitch. You in love with a man you just met off of a first date? Bitch, you took some man in and had him sleep on your fucking couch that was still fucking with his ex. Oh my God, that's exactly what I said. Just like that, in that order. Bitch was gagged. Don't fucking, I was so sick of her trying to clock my tea, bitch. Now it's my turn. And what? You were in love with a bum. You was paying all the bills. You had him sleeping on your couch. And he was still fucking with your ex. And he was talking bare shit about you. And he said that you fucking stink. You was all showing all the fucking screenshots of how this man disrespected you. And you talking about me? I packed. And then on top of that, before that even happened too, we was talking about plans we were going to do afterwards. And there was like, let's go to this club. Let's go to this club. Let's go to this bar. And the guys was like, well, she can't get in because she's not 21, trying to include me. And she was just like, well, she's just going to have to go home. Bitch, now you want to fuck. Now I got to fucking go home. But this is before I even said what the fuck I said. I dead ass clocked her tea because, bitch, don't talk about how I fell in love in 3 days when you moved some man off of fucking Tinder that you fucking met, bitch. Oh my God, I was so fucking mad. So I went home, right? I went home. She gonna have her homeboy call me talking about something. Oh, I think you should apologize. Fuck you and that bitch. I don't even fucking know you, bitch. I just fucking met you. And I blocked them. Yeah, having male center friends is not very weak because, bitch, fuck you.
When will you guys realize that women that are fully obsessed with men are shit friends? They're gonna do you dirty. They're gonna put you in terrible situations for male validation. And they're genuinely just not great girlfriends. They have no morals when it comes to friendship. They don't care about, like, girl code. They just, their entire life and, like, their whole goals are just set on getting male validation and getting male attention and just being with a man constantly. I'm bringing this up because I've had previous friendships that I've had to cut off because of this. But also, a little quick story time. So my friend last night went out with this girl who we both know, but I've just kind of distanced myself because at this point I can quickly see what type of woman you are. And as soon as I like notice that weird obsession with men, I don't even bother. I'm good. But anyways, she's a little more forgiving, I guess. I don't really know, but she didn't really care for that. So she stayed friends with her. And last night, those two girls decided to go out together, right? Just the two of them, mind you, two. So if you leave with two, you come back with two, right? Of course, I already kind of figured this would happen, and I told the girl, but she was just like, oh, but she's nice, like, da-da, and I was like, okay, it's okay. I'm not trying to start a hate train, I'm just letting you know, like, that's the type of vibe I'm getting. But my friend decided to stay friends with her, right? So they go out together last night, just the two of them, and at 2 a.m. I'm getting a call, and my friend is crying, and she's like, you will not believe what this girl did to me, you will not believe the jokes she cracked about me in front of men. You'll not believe all this shit she did. And now I'm Ubering home by myself because she left with one of the guys. Yeah, so isn't that crazy? I'm not even on the I told you so type of energy. It's just like, I knew it. I literally know when women are weirdly obsessed with men and they put their friends in weird situations and they don't even consider you a friend. They just consider you like a little pawn that they can just play around with just for Joseph to, you really like her, I guess. I don't know. It's so stupid. I really don't understand it. But this is why I say be selective with your friends and understand when girls have zero goals other than men, when they call you, all they're talking about is their men issues. These women are genuinely insane. Like, they need help. They need help. At this grown-ass age of 20 years old, and this is the shit you're on, you have no goals, you have no job, you literally just, all you care about is men. So, moral of the story is, as a woman, I feel like you should be selective with the people that you're friends with already, but especially be selective with girls that just revolve their entire world around men. Girls that literally will put you in uncomfortable or even dangerous situations, in this case for men. And now my friend's heartbroken because she's like, how could you do that to me? Like, how could she do that to me? And I'm just like, because that's all they care about is getting some penis. Like, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I promise you it's not worth it. And if you're like me and you're like, oh, I can just help this person, like, if they find self-love and they have standard, like, I'm sure they'll be good. Like, you can try and help them. It's not gonna work, babe. You're wasting your breath because they'll come to you for advice about a man. You'll give them advice. You'll tell them, stand up, girl. Like, that man is insane. Because it's not like they're with good men either. These men will do them dirty as hell and they'll still be with that man. But then they'll come to you for advice. You'll give them advice. You'll give them fantastic advice. They'll go do the opposite and then come crying to you again about how they should have listened to you. It's genuinely the most exhausting shit ever. And if you know, like, I know it may sound like, oh, like maybe I'm the bad friend and I'm not there for them, but you guys, there's no helping. There's no helping. You really just they have to figure that shit out themselves. But until then, don't waste your breath. Don't be friends with those type of girls, because they will do you dirty and they will put you in crazy ass situations like the one that my friend was in last night. And also, like, I'm the type of girl that, like, wants to, like, do shit with my friends. Like, I want to start a business. I want to, like, go to networking events with you. I want to apply for jobs together. I want to help practice interviewing each other. They're not about doing anything career related. They're not about literally doing anything that does not revolve around men or going out, or both. There's just no point in being friends with a person like that. They only bring you down, and they only stress you out, and they only put you in shit situations. This is my PSA for women that are like that. Please work on your fucking self and have some damn decorum and standard. Jeez. It's exhausting to have a friend like that. Genuinely. It's not even a friend. Like, it's a one-sided friendship too, because you'll do all these things for them. You'll care for them. You'll advise them. Because, you know, like, when I'm in a friendship, like, I really fully, like, care for that person. So I'm going to want the best for them. And they'll take, and that's it. That's it. Just to do the same shit that they've always been doing. So, yeah, this is your reminder to just be selective with the people that you surround yourself with. And when you see a red flag, even in friendship, don't ignore it, because it's there for a reason. And you're not a bitch for being selective about your friends and the people you surround yourself with. You're actually being smart, and it's the right thing to do. Oh yeah, be selective, and don't befriend weird ass women that'll put you in uncomfortable ass situations for some peen. It's nasty. Okay, that's all I have to say. I just really needed to rant and get that out of my system, because I've been trying to tell her. I told you, but I won't say it yet. Okay.
Male-centered women don't want friends. They just want placeholders to fill the space until the next man comes along. And it's so sad, because you will really think that you're building a friendship with somebody. Whole time, they're just using you emotionally. And as soon as that man comes along, disappear. And it's a cycle with them. Like, you will be super close with them in one season. As soon as a man comes along, ghost city. And I'm not saying that it's not a good thing to change dynamics of a friendship once you are in a committed relationship, but for it to be a cycle, for you to put your friends on the back burner every single time, you don't want friends, you want placeholders. Like, just admit it. And it's so sad, but just admit it.
Y'all, so let me tell y'all why you should not be friends with male-centered women, or you should not tell B-words your business. Y'all, so I had this friend before. Let me tell y'all, we had been friends for a while, y'all. Like, when I say a while, I mean a while. So I had already knew she was kind of male-centered, but I just kind of like chalked it up to her being kind of insecure or whatever. I never really cared. Like, that shit wasn't, you feel me, it didn't bother me, it didn't make or break me, you feel me. That still was my bitch. So, mind you, she had done a few weird ass things before. So I should have expected this, but I never expected this, because I'm always the person to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, right? So, mind you, we having a drunk night one night. All of us sitting in my crib, we eating, we talking, we drinking, everybody getting drunk. And we telling each other our body counts. Wrong thing. Mind you, I'm not tripping, because I don't think shit wrong with my body count. You feel me? So we all going around telling each other our body count. We laughing, hee hee ha ha, telling our sex stories. Y'all know how women do. So y'all, since we getting lit, you know, we in a mixed friend group. So we like, all right, let's call some of the guys over, whatever. We call like 2 or 3 of our guy friends over, right? Long story short, they get there. I'm looking good, smelling good, I'm feeling good, you feel me? We all looking good to me, feeling good. So I ain't thinking too much of it, because these just our homies, you feel me? We've been around them a few times. So they come in, they compliment me. They saying, oh, Brandon, we ain't seen you in a minute. It's nice to see you. Oh, I like your house. It's cool, whatever. Da-da-da. I'm like, thank you. Now, I should have known it was going to be a motherfucking issue, because one of the guys, she been had a crush on for a while. Now, imagine, I'm not thinking shit of it, because I'm not doing shit. I'm not flirting with the guy. I'm not doing nothing. I'm literally just existing. You feel me? And since I know my friend got a crush on this nigga, I would never even take it there. Whole time, me and the nigga talked before when we was younger. And she know this, but since she got a crush on me, it is what it is. I never care. Especially because it ain't never no shortage of men. You feel me? For me. So, I never care. So, we get to the back. We smoking. We talking. We doing all this and that, y'all. So, they talking to me, and I guess that shit must irritate her, because they not really talking to her, they mostly talking to me. which is cool because they see her way more than me. So of course we got more to catch up on. So I thought. So I'm not thinking none of it. But I could tell she acting a little weird, but I'm trying to ignore it because she do that shit all the time. So I'm not even tripping. Y'all, why randomly, I kid y'all not, all this happened in the span of 20 minutes, right? Why randomly, she asked them a question. She say, hey, I got a question for y'all. So we all just look at, we like, okay, girl, what's up? She say, y'all two, talk to the niggas. How would y'all feel about a girl who had X amount of bodies? Mind you, it's the same amount of bodies I literally just told her I got less than 20 minutes ago. Then she had the nerve to kind of look at me out the corner of her eye. Y'all, I was befuddled. When I say befuddled, I literally was just looking at her like, is you cool? Like, this can't be real. You ain't never about to give it to me like that. So the guy's just like, I don't care. Like, you feel me? I don't care how many bodies a girl got or whatever. As long as she take care of herself, that shit don't matter. Now, I'm still stuck because I'm like, who is you feeling like? Like, what made you just do some weird ass shit like that? And my thing about it, it made me so mad because it was like some underhanded way to try to think you embarrassing me or making me feel some type of way. Bitch, if I was embarrassed, I wouldn't have told nobody how many bodies I had. So that shit really blew me, y'all. Like, cause I felt like somebody was trying to like hold me, like she was trying to hold me or something in some type of slick undercut way. And I hate for people to not be direct with the shit that they do. Like, be direct. Put a name on it. Be direct with your shit. Don't try to be slick and slide with what you doing so that if I bring it up, you kind of could be like, oh, what you talking about? Y'all, that shit made me so motherfucking mad, y'all. I didn't know what to do. So then the niggas leave. I'm sitting there laughing because I'm like, I didn't get the reaction that you wanted type shit. Mind you, I never even mentioned it, brought it up to her because me being me, still being nice, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to get her a pass because her ass drunk. Mind you, anytime she ever do some weird shit, I always speak up on it. I never give it a pass. But today, I'm like, I'm going to get her a pass because she drunk, and I understand that she might have a little insecurity there. She probably thought I was trying to flirt with the nigga or the nigga trying to flirt. You feel me? Trying to be a good friend and give excuses and shit when I should never gave nobody no motherfucking excuses because why you playing with me? Especially over a man that I don't even want, y'all. Not even my type. So after that, I still was cool with her for a while, but it's like I just couldn't let that shit go. Like, I'll be sweeping, trying to just sweep them out my flow, and it's like my ancestors to bring that memory back to my head. Like, you still gonna be friends with her? And yup, moral of the story is, y'all, do not tell motherfuckers your business. And if you got male-centered friends, do not hang around them when it come to men. Hang out with them when you ain't gotta be around no men. Because if you get a little too much attention, they definitely is going to be feeling some type of way towards you. And it's just going to start drama that you don't need.
So lately, I've been trying to go out and meet new friends. And one thing that I realized here in Atlanta was really dangerous is male-centered women. Women that always just have to talk about a man and be with a man every conversation and always lead to a man. I just can't relate. Like, when is it cool for women to just link up, go out, have drinks, have dinner, and not wait for a man to pay for it? Like, nothing is wrong with a man buying you drinks, but personally, when I go out, I really don't need a man to pay for my drink because I don't want to be bothered half of the time. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to carry on a 20-minute, 30-minute conversation just because you bought me an espresso martini. Like, it just never gave that. So, let me tell you. Sorry, y'all, I had to get my food. So, about a week ago, I met this girl named Amber. Excuse me. So, Amber is a party girl, and she's in her 40s. And when I met Amber while I was out, this guy that know her was just like, you need to be careful hanging with her. But I didn't really understand what he meant. You know what I mean? So fast forward a week later, I just noticed how every time Amber get around men, she changed. She started playing this clueless, like, what does that mean type of shit. And I'm just like, I couldn't put my finger on it, but something was just a little off. So fast forward, we end up linking up and we went out to like this nice lounge place, you know, a speakeasy place. So no twerking or nothing like that. So these guys had asked us to sit at their table because they just bought a bottle. And these are some well-known guys here in Atlanta. So once we sat down, Amber started acting weird. And I started yawning because, like, listen, I'm 36 and it was like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, ooh, I'm getting old. It's time for me to go soon. And then Amber gonna say to me, why are you saying, like, there's nothing cute about you saying you're getting older? Like, please don't say that again. And I was just like, girl, who you think you talking to? I am not one of them ones where you feel like you can check me or tell me how to speak in front of a man or let alone anybody. So I let that go. So then I stand up because I'm about to leave, but I sat there for like an extra 20 minutes, right? So I stood up because I was about to leave shortly after. Tell me why Amber reached over, like, and did this to me and like groped me like inappropriately in front of these men. And I was just like, bitch, is you cool? Like, I am not the type of woman who play all that touchy-feely, fun girl activities. Like, that's not my speed. So I ended up leaving because I was just turned off from the whole situation. Mind you, this lady is in her 40s. So the next day she was like, oh, are you mad at me? I was just like, I just was very shocked that you would think it was appropriate to do something like that to me when I don't give you that energy. Oh, and then she was just like, oh, well, when I'm drunk, I can be a little crazy. And I'm just like, well, that's not polished. That's not ladylike. Yeah, so I was upset. So I was just like, girl, that's not classy or polished. I don't carry myself that way. And then she got offended. She was like, well, I am polished. So I said, okay, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me and how I carry myself. So, girl, she just stopped texting. So I hit her up a few days after that, like, is you cool? Because, you know, now you being weird. You know, people, when they first start being weird, they stop liking your Instagram stories and stop liking stuff. And she was just like, well, honestly, I don't want to renew the friendship because I just kind of feel like you're always going to have an issue with me and it's going to be something later. And I'm just like, you weird ass. And I was just like, you know what? I'm glad you know yourself. Because honestly, that wasn't nothing but God by getting that weird old head up out of my face because I don't even play like that.